And Xenocider said, "CatZ, you seem kind of small. Let's brawl." So we're going to jump right into this.
I love it.
Absolutely. We've got a little bit of ZVT here happening on MLG Tal'Darim Altar. And what a map to do it on. I'm actually really interested to see what positions they spawn in. Xeno might have that nice cliff abuse that we see so often with tank pushes on this map.
I'm so looking forward to the young player coming in and just being super creative for us to...
Yeah, I mean, and if he's going to be a really fast player that has great micro, Terran is the race to do it with. I gotta say. But we have the good luck, the have fun coming out from CatZ. And he is spawning, of course, in the yellow. Ooh, a little bit of latency there. As the Zerg player in the upper left-hand corner. And in the purple, we have Xenocider spawning as the purple Terran. And CatZ asking what the favorite Zerg unit is of Xenocider. And Xenocider said, the drone. And CatZ saying, what's your second favorite? And Xenocider says, Xenocider, carriers aren't a Zerg unit.
I love it. I love it. Hey, by the way, this is the rundown. This is not a formal tournament. If you're watching this thinking that there's two guys in soundproof booths with their managers just behind that door ready to bust in on any mistake, you're totally wrong. This is a $100 tournament taking place on a Thursday night where we're here to showcase the talent of these players here and their personalities as well, you
Absolutely.
guys. Not just their playing skill. I like finding out what kind of guys play StarCraft because we're going to find out, as we have in Xeno and TheMista's case, we haven't run into any super nerds yet. A smart Chinese kid that's about to be a
I mean, these guys are bantering quite a bit here. CatZ, of course, I think I figured it out. CatZ was actually asking his opponent what units were his favorite Zerg units because that was the units he was going to kill him with. And so, of course, Xenocider responding the drone because the drone does not do very well against most of the Terran arsenal.
True.
And then, of course, you know, Xenocider saying the Corruptor next because Corruptors don't do very well versus most of what Terran makes either. And CatZ saying, you're a smart one. I'm going to ask my chat instead. And Xenocider responding with, you'll regret it. So, holy crap. Some great banner coming out from both players. The barracks is finished up for Xenocider. What else does he have on the way? Well, he's just got the orbital. Looks like he might be going for a 1-Rax expand. Ooh, and that is exactly what he has planned.
Wow.
So that is kind of a big macro play out of him. And, I mean, what do we see here out of CatZ? We see the hatch down, pool on the way, normal timings for both of those, basically. Delaying his gas quite a bit. But I think that's kind of in CatZ's style to do that, so I'm not super surprised about that.
Okay. Coming up on 4 minutes elapsed in the game here, and no interesting tech diversions yet, other than the big macro play here from Xeno.
I think CatZ is going to lose this Overlord. Xeno floating the barracks to expose the Overlord flying over the...
He's trying to keep it alive, isn't he? We'll see.
He might lose it. Oh, but look at this. CatZ stressing the multitask of his opponent, and
not yet.
Like the Overlord is going to live.
Nice.
Couple more barracks going down additionally for Xeno. Tries to get the drone in, not going to happen. Not going to happen, but CatZ doing a great job keeping that drone alive.
I'm just a little bummed out that he wasn't able to get into the base with that drone. That would have increased the chances of a proxy hatch at least 10 times.
2 queens on the way now for CatZ. I'm interested to see him getting 2 queens. I think that 1-Rax expand is one of those builds that you can very easily punish by skipping a queen and getting some roaches out. But of course this scout has been in the base the whole time, finally getting killed off. So CatZ really couldn't pull any shenanigans there because it would have been super easily scouted. And CatZ actually throwing down a 3rd hatch already. Fast
I like
third.
it. That's a good play.
There are rocks in the way, but CatZ don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Just drops anyway.
CatZ is like the honey badger. He'll take down those rocks soon, but after he eats a cobra.
Yeah, probably. It's so nasty.
But he doesn't give a shit.
We see the drone transfer going to the natural. Does CatZ know this is on its way? I mean, there are 4 Marines out here, and CatZ really just has a queen and drones. I mean, let's just jump to the units tab here. 29 drones, 30 drones now to 24, 3 queens out, and there are actually 8 marines out for Xeno. So Xeno might be able to hit a timing with some of these marines, do a lot of damage that CatZ doesn't anticipate, doesn't want to have happen, because CatZ is not making anything right now except for drones. And drones are a great unit to make.
I like drones.
Yeah, they're actually the scariest Zerg unit.
I heard that before from this really smart guy I know. Yeah. I'm not sure. Nice wall off here at the front side by Xeno. A little bit creative there with the NG Bay coming up real quick. And the bunker.
I do like fast upgrades in this matchup quite a bit. I think this is a really smart play out of Xenocider. There's some great timings you can hit when you have an upgrade. Your Marines do so much damage when they have that upgrade. And Stim, we see Combat Shield on the way as well. Stim will probably follow that up immediately. I'm surprised.
I'm kind of curious right now, Gwin. Do you know what is Xeno scouted here? And I guess, you know, the big move outs here coming on his first little pop, but what does he know exists here? Does he know about the third hatch?
He doesn't know about the third hatch. He actually doesn't see much of anything.
Right. He's
so
blind doing that.
He's blind. He's moving out, but he does have Combat Shield. He does have +1 will not be finished yet.
You think he's going to wait for... oh, okay, yeah.
No,
wait for the +1?
He's definitely going for it. He might wait for the +1, and this is just a little bit of a pressure, and he'll pull right back. CatZ actually doesn't really have any units, and so I'm actually a little bit afraid for CatZ in this engagement. Here he comes, the 1 queen falling immediately.
Oh, the SCV going down though, and that kind of changes the story here a little bit. Let's see if the Spine Crawler can stay up here as the Queen's now under attack from the Marines. Additional Marines now coming in with the rally here, and the Spine's going to go down, leaking these Marines in here. And Xeno with great timing against CatZ is going to be able to take down some of these drones.
Absolutely. Well, those Lings are going to be able to clean everything up. We'll take a quick look at the units lost tab right after that battle goes down. So actually only one worker killed.
Wow.
One worker killed. So CatZ doing a great job saving his drones. He did lose some queens. He does have this hatch up though. And I'm a little bit surprised that he hasn't taken this gas.
Did he even lose a queen, or did he just lose the Spine?
He lost a queen immediately.
He lost a queen and a Spine, and that was it. And 1 drone. Wow. Yeah.
So great.
Nice job, CatZ. He's sitting pretty right now with all those drones and a zillion Zerglings too.
And what is the Mr. transitioning into? Or I'm sorry, not the Mr. Xenocider rather. Looks like he's got his medevac up. He's got the fast third command. He's going to be going into that standard play. This will probably make a tech lab, and then we're going to see the tank Marine coming on out with the medevac support. CatZ has a well-placed Zergling here, checking out when that third goes down. He's going to be cutting down these destructible rocks now and taking this close gas. I like this play quite a bit.
Here we go. Rock's going to go down. I would assume that's where the macro hatch will go.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This will turn into the macro hatch effectively, but putting it here actually means you mine gas a little bit faster out of this extractor.
Nice.
So,
pro tip.
CatZ is going to be on 5 gas, which is going to allow him to get more of these Mutalisks out, and that is his tech path choice. Do we have defense in the main? Turret's finally starting to go down, but those mutas might be able to catch something out in the open. We see the first move out. This is Marines. These have got Stim. They've got the +1. This is actually pretty scary. It's a lot of Marines.
Yeah. I wonder how many mutas CatZ gonna make with this many Marines here. Let's see what kind of Zergling numbers he's got out right now too. I think he's got a decent amount, but it's not enough.
He only has 19 Zerglings.
Oh, but he does have 5 Banelings on the docket here. There we go. Yeah, okay, that'll probably deal with these. Nice splitting coming out though from Xeno, and he's going to leave just a couple Marines at a time back. Looks like there's just enough Zerglings to clean this up though.
I mean, CatZ was able to clean that up, but I think he lost some Mutalisks in that engagement, and that's not something you want to have happen. Needed to happen though in order for him to kill that off. And the follow-up push from Xeno, he's got the tank. He's continuing to rally Marines across 2 more medevacs as well. So CatZ needs to be careful.
Early stim there.
Yeah, CatZ. Yeah, that was a little bit of a misplay there out of Xeno stimming there.
I love how he's not intimidated at all.
And here we go.
He's just playing so normally. Nice. Siege tank's going to go down here, and it looks like it's elevator up time here for the rest of the troop.
Oh, but those Mutas able to catch that siege tank completely unguarded, so a little bit of miscontrol, I think, out of Xenocider.
I agree.
He's going to lose him that entire force.
Yeah. And now the supplies, well, actually, they're not as far apart as I was expecting there. Oh, it looks like we're transitioning into some drop aggression here from Xeno. And I like that play too with the mutas out.
CatZ just rolling forward though with his standard composition.
Force.
He's going to be able to take that tank no problem. And I would not be surprised the bunker going to go down. absolutely.
Oh boy. And now this is big trouble here on a counter, as it is a small Zerg force, but it's just large enough to do some damage. I don't know if any of those SCVs are going to go down,
At the same time, we have the drop happening in the main. Where is it going to choose to drop? Looks like the Queen seeing it. It's going to drop right in that middle line. Should target down the Queen if he can, or maybe the Spire should be a good target.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going for the spawning pool.
Interesting. He's just going to leave him on it, too. So he's elsewhere microing right now while this.
Oh, and the transfuse on the spawning pool. He finally picks up and runs away after losing quite a few of those. So CatZ able to save his own spawning pool, and that drop is going to get cleaned up by these mutas. CatZ still with a Queen out in the middle of the map.
+1 to armor, about ready to finish for the Zerg. And you can see, is that +2 to attack for the Terran, or is that +3?
That is +2 going down for the Terran, and +2 flyer attack actually on that Spire. CatZ going for the double ups. He's got +2 armor started now, so he's actually even in upgrades with his opponent. He's got the 1 armor to match that 1 attack, and he will have the 2 armor to match the 2 attacks as well as the 1 attack for his melee. CatZ has taken a 4th base down here as well.
Oh
so
boy,
that's good to note. Is the double hatch going here?
Well, things are starting to get out of hand here for Xeno as he allowed that 3 hatch opening to sit for too long, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's very common for Zerg to get a macro hatch, and CatZ put it in a place where he was able to mine gas from it, which was very, very smart of him. Xeno's going to sneak another drop in here, and, I mean, the supply is in CatZ's favor, but that doesn't mean that Xeno can't come back. It only takes some really good tank. Oh, but look at that, picking off a tank. So CatZ with some good Mutalisk harass there over the top of the cliff. At the same time, this drop going down in the main a second time. He's going to get the pool this time. I don't think there's anything about that. Queen goes down. Zergling is coming in, but he does get the pool. He's going to go ahead and lift up and just go for another base. And what really can CatZ do about it? He's got some Mutalisk popping out, but he just lost his spawning pool. He's going to have to remake that. So no Zerglings for CatZ.
9 Marines at a time coming out of the Terran base right now. Ooh, 10 now. Nice. And that's going to add up pretty quick. I like dropping that spawning pool there. It's going to at least temporarily make the Zerg unable to make some Zerglings. So really, everything's up to these mutas to get things done on the map right now.
Yeah, but I have to say, I mean, that's a lot of Mutalisk out from CatZ. So, I mean, this is the kind of play that if a Terran pushes out, like, you just come into their main and kill off all their production. Because that is so many Mutalisks at this point. That's going to do so much damage, and they have the +2 attack as well. So those are actually pretty hurtful Mutalisks. 11 damage a shot. More mutas out on the field. Let's just take a look at the unit counts real quick. 89 drones. Are we sure this is CatZ? This looks like Liquid Rep playing right now with that kind of drone count. A ton of Banelings being morphed in by CatZ. More Zerglings on the way. 94 drones. Jesus Christ, CatZ. Almost half your supply is drones.
I did that so many times the other night when I was playing Zerg. Oh, Lord.
But that's a really scary army pushing out there for Xeno. I mean, that's a lot of Marines.
Oh, boy.
And I don't know if he has enough tanks to deal with the Baneling numbers that CatZ has.
Yeah, you're right.
And here it comes.
That's a lot of ground forces there, and I think you're totally right. Is he going to focus them? No. Wow, the mutas swoop in from behind and take down all the tanks. So there is no siege control right now. One last tank in the back is going to be able to slow down things just for a second, but look at this.
Good Marine splitting. Wow, look at that. But Baneling's coming in doing so much damage.
Ooh, the other tank stayed up.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, let's just take a look at the damage. CatZ has retained his Mutalisk flock, and he still has a whole bunch of Banelings back here which weren't even in that engagement. So I think CatZ kind of got the better of that battle. He also has a obviously way better economy.
Yeah.
And he's just continuing to take bases. So this Muta flock is going to be able to clean that up super fast.
Nice.
You know, another push up over this ledge. These ridges actually remind me a lot of Heartbreak Ridge in Brood War, which was one of my favorite maps.
There we go.
Leaving some Marines out. That's going to get cleaned up really carefully. Needs to be a little bit more cost effective with these units. Oh, huge Baneling hits getting in on some of there. The tank doing a good amount of damage. The tanks have +1, of course. He needs to get the +2 though, so he can continue to one-shot those. And what does CatZ make? a lot of overseers.
Actually, I put a delay in the stream, so we don't have to shush anything
But
anymore.
this is a lot of overseers.
Dude, it would be a lot. Oh, those were overseers.
Yeah, that's not broodlords.
Why
that's,
is
that's
he
overseer.
spamming overseers?
You know, I think he might try and go and just goop up all the production of his opponent.
Why not?
But
See, this is a sick play here.
I'm not sure. I mean, because that takes 125 energy. That's actually going to take a long time. No,
and he's just going to fly straight over everything.
And he's just making...
Oh.
That's actually really funny.
But he's not...
CatZ is actually, like, supply block now.
Yeah.
Heavily supply block. At the same time, he runs in with all of his forces.
I think he's just got him so covered it doesn't matter right now. Is that what he's thinking? Whatever. Getting cute out there.
I think so. CatZ lost a lot of Muneless in that engagement, though, but here are the returning Marines. There's actually so many.
Let's see how many Xeno can find. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're not even running with the crew. Interesting. Well, he's just going to place him in the base and let him stand, I guess. I don't understand the function of that many changelings, but...
Yeah, neither do I.
It was cute enough. I'll give you a prop on that. One single prop on that, CatZ.
Yeah, there's only one prop was given.
Yes.
That dropship is going to get found, but CatZ needs to be careful because Muneless losing one for free right there, basically. Wasn't able to kill off that dropship. I would have loved to see a mass contaminant play out of CatZ. I'm a little bit disappointed he didn't do that. CatZ, if you're stream cheating right now, you should do that next game.
Okay, look at the supply, y'all. 195
Yeah, I mean,
to 177. It really seems like CatZ is in control right now, but he's getting a little cute, and he's definitely, as you guys are saying in chat, he's just trolling it up
I mean,
right now.
you know, the other thing to note here, though, guys, is that Xeno's at 3-3 with his upgrades, and CatZ is not. So Xenocider is more than ahead in the upgrade game right now. Ooh, look at this out CatZ. This worm I see. Oh, rolling up here, he's going to be able to take out this whole force with ease.
Yeah,
and I love the bunker pushing forward, but it's just not quite enough to deal with the aggression out of CatZ
world.
CatZ actually needs to run away because those Muneless are going to get super hurt if he continues. +2 weapons, 12 Marines at a time. Xeno's on 4 bases, so CatZ might be trolling him, but Xeno is...
What's going on in the back of his base right now? There's
keeping it
something
going.
serious going on in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a Nidus down. A little bit of Nidus action out of CatZ. What is Xenocider doing at the same time? He's just dropping a bunch of places at once.
Yeah, stuff's starting to get out of hand here as we got multi-front attacks now. Nidus live in the back of Xeno's base, but Xeno looks like he's able to clean that up. I'm not sure of the losses there. It looks like everything's fine as the supplies are actually quite high right now for Xeno.
Yeah, I think CatZ maybe underestimated his opponent a little bit and is letting things get losing this hatch. And Xeno's just going to come and take out this one next. He's at 3-3.
So it appears the tables have turned and CatZ is on his back heel right now.
A little bit. Yeah.
We'll see what kind of cute play he can think of in this position here. There's enough gas to go around CatZ. Maybe it's like Broodlord time or something, buddy.
Yeah, or a big transition into Infestors.
I like
Wouldn't
that.
mind to see that kind of thing at all. Those Banelings, of course, are going to die. Look at that Xeno pulling the SCVs around away. So such smart play out of him. And this force in here is kind of trapped. And Xeno maintaining a strong position in the middle of the map as well. Those 3-3 Marines are so amazing. So amazing in this matchup. And another command center trying to go down. Or he's going to try and take this expansion.
Will we see the entire map enveloped before the end of this?
I don't know. I mean, we're already in.
Look
here
at the
on a
size
pretty
of that
line.
army, though, Gwin.
Yeah, I mean that's
giant.
That's
buddy.
a lot of tanks at this point. This is enough tanks to destroy a lot of Banelings. And Xeno doing a really good job with his Marines so far. He's going to need to pull these back, though. CatZ, that actually isn't enough to take that army on.
Oh boy, it's going to get a little rowdy.
Oh, and all of those falling so fast. So Xenocider, oh, and here we go. We're going to have the elevator to the high ground play.
Now, there's a big problem for CatZ because he's out of minerals right now. His supply is low. He's got very low minerals. I don't see any drones transferring anywhere. This is giant trouble for CatZ right now, bud.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is. This force pushing up here and abusing this cliff. Banelings rolling in like one at a time in a Congo line. That's not the way you want to do it, guys.
Oh boy.
And all the Marines are up at the front anyway. This hatch, this spawning pool is going to go down. CatZ losing his spawning pool for the second time in this game. Infestation Pit will probably be next. 22 Banelings morphing, but I do not think it will be enough, and I do not think it will be in time. These Mutalisks ravaging the third at the same time, but I mean, I think Xeno.
Yeah, there's a counter in Xeno's base, but the supply is telling the story right now. It's just kind of like, such a lopsided supply and the lack of cash here for CatZ.
And the drop down here at the same time, clearing out that base. Pushing into the main. What's next on the list? Oh, that's a lot of Banelings!
No, they're going to be wasted on the tanks if they try to get used on the tanks, and they do. Well, hey,
all the tanks.
It worked out.
But Xenocider with the unending assault here, just continuing to push up. He's going to be able to kill the Spire. Lair is next on the list.
All the tech dropping here for CatZ.
CatZ literally just with these Mutalisks out on the field. I mean, let's just take a look at the units count. He's got 10 Zerglings, 15 Mutalisks, and 13 Banelings, and that is it for his entire army, and only 57 drones, down from the 98 that he had earlier.
There we go. Seems like it's the situation for CatZ is just like Novocaine here. Just give it a little time, and he's gonna be he's not gonna be feeling much here in a second. Ooh, Thor's about to hit, who's already low on health though. And it looks like 2 remaining bases is all that's left here for CatZ to hold on to. Oh,
and
no,
that's not mining. Okay. This is mining, but that's it.
Yep. So 2 attacks are going to go down right now at both of those locations, and we will witness the end of CatZ here, it seems.
Absolutely. I mean, this Thor is going to make such short work of that. Banelings coming out. Infestors finally on the field, but they do not have the pathogen gland upgrade, so they actually cannot fungal immediately. And that Thor will die.
That's one piece of good news, losing the vision up top there. Marine's going to have to go up and get a little vision for these tanks. CatZ trying to relocate his spy crawlers over. Actually, they are preoccupying the tanks long enough to not do so much damage up top, but alas, the hatchery goes down, and that leaves only 1 base remaining here for CatZ to hold on to while he can.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the big force of Xeno moving its way down. So CatZ really not in the best situation right now. There are some infestors, and those do have enough for a fungal coming down. If they can catch these SCVs, that might be kind of cool. But no, the planetary intercepts them, and the SCVs even coming off the line to do some damage. And the well played out of CatZ.
There it is.
The well played.
A little respect for the man, we see. Nice job.
We're going to be going into game 2 coming up. So CatZ getting taken down by a 14-year-old.
I mean, enough said, right?